Let's investigate together and see whose fault this really is. As you may know, Josh's lease was terminated in his last apartment. It happened during a live stream on October 27th, 2020. You've probably seen it, but here's a refresher just in case.
So what's up?
Well, a lot of stuff, Scott.
What? Why? And listen, I don't want to be a like, I can quit smoking indoors. Seriously? Oh my fucking god, dude. Where the fuck am I supposed to go, dude?
I don't know. You know, I
This is the thanks I get for giving him an ashtray out of my own fucking pocket. I bought an ashtray for fucking outside. This is the fucking thing I get. Real fucking nice. That was 40. There's no way I tossed $6,000 worth of damage to this apartment. That was bullshit. I didn't do it intentionally. Shit. I'm getting evicted for using spray paint on my lawns? Seriously? Okay, I'm listening. I'm not turning this on anyone. I'm just asking questions, man. Oh, I won't rant about them at all. They've been patient with me, you're right. No, I don't, Dad. Okay? No, I don't need counseling. I just need to make smarter decisions. You know, it is what it is. I guess spray painting the wands indoors was a no-no amongst other things. Man, I really like this apartment too, but unfortunately, YouTube, I'm being evicted. So for the next 30 days, if you don't see me on YouTube, you know, I'll be looking for a house or so. I'm not gonna lie, this really fucking sucks ass, dude. You know, and now I'm being evicted because of the smoking, painting the lawn, smoking indoors, painting the lawns indoors, you know, and yeah. Nope, I will not be going in that sort of situation. Fuck that shit.
The reasoning behind Josh's sudden eviction was laid out by Josh's dad, Clint. Josh had caused too much damage to his apartment.
So if you saw my last live stream earlier, I got evicted, and I have 30 days to find a new place, get all my shit out. Then when I get all my shit out of my apartment and into my other apartment, me and my dad are gonna repaint everything, clean everything, and then tear the carpet out of my apartment so that way they don't have to do it, and that'll cut down on the cost of it, so to speak. It's not going to be an easy task, but it will be done. However, I'd like to inform my YouTube following some interesting facts. The owner of this apartment complex, not my landlord, mind you, but the actual owner of this building.
At Wells Fargo, we get it. Carlos started his business to obsess over things like basting, butter basting, oil basting, egg wash basting, citrus basting. He lives for the basting. What Carlos doesn't live for is the banking. Luckily, Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place. So you can get back to doing the things you love. You're good at business, we're good at business banking.
The actual owner of this building went on Casper News and legitimately, we're not going to kick anyone out because of the fact that there is a pandemic. Now, if you've been living in the same area for 8 to 9 years, you can't expect it to look brand spanking new. You know, it's going to have a little, you know.
Once again, Clint came to Josh's rescue, like a hard-knit superhero, and managed to convince Josh's landlord, Susan, to simply terminate the lease rather than an eviction. Ever ready to shirk responsibility, Josh listed reasons why this was not his fault.
So I talked to my landlord, and she said I wasn't evicted, that it was a term of lease. Here's the thing of it. When I talked to my landlord, she said I'm getting a term of lease, that I'm not getting evicted. And I said, what's the difference? And she literally said, and I quote, well, if we were evicting you, we'd be kicking you out. I'm like, you basically are kicking me out, but it's whatever. Because I got a term of lease, they don't have to serve me papers. It's a legal loophole that realtors can use. And three biggest reasons that I'm getting kicked out. One, I smoke indoors. It got to the point where I'd smoke all the time indoors, then only on camera, and eventually it was going to be outdoors. That's when I got the ashtray for outside, sort of winging myself into getting used to the habit. Two, it was spray painting the wands indoors. Apparently, like I said, one of my neighbors, I guess, got sick off the fumes and complained. But here's the kicker of it. You want to know some interesting piece of evidence? Ever since I've started Cobra Craft handmade wands, I've never had a single complaint about me working on my wands indoors. Keep in mind that my landlord has done an inspection where she comes in, looks over at the bench and sees the paint can sitting there. All she would have had to do was ask, hey, what are those for? And I would have told her I use them for making my wands on Etsy, which I'll be listening to back here soon. You know what I'm saying? She didn't ask, and I didn't find out about the painting the wands indoors complaints until I got my term of lease. Now, it's a little fucked that they're doing this to somebody who has autism in the middle of a pandemic, who's been very consistent with paying their rent. You think in hard times they'd want someone, you know. Now, will Cobra Craft handmade wands continue? Absolutely. I'll have to find an apartment that's more accepting with this and a better way to ventilate it. If need be, if I need to spray paint my wands outside in my new place, so be it, you know. I love making wands. They turn out beautiful. So because none of my neighbors have ever complained about it to me directly, part of me thinks that one of my trolls called my landlord and made a false complaint just to fuck with me. You know? They do this kind of crap because they're losers. And you can't let that shit get to you, man. You really can't, dude.
As predicted, Clint did most of the work fixing the damage to Josh's apartment, while Josh hid in the closet eating a burger he DoorDashed. This may have been on the same day they were recorded loading a U-Haul van outside. As you can see, Clint is doing the heavy lifting once again. What a great dad. Well, Josh did one thing to help. He took pieces of his old carpet and sold them on Etsy. Even an autistic like me owns a piece of this historic moment. Thanks, Josh. P.S. Yeah, it does stink. It's good to have carpet and wand. Before leaving his old apartment for the last time, Josh recorded a quick tour and left a parting gift, his used ashtray. To whom it may concern, you want us to smoke outside. Here is my parting gift to CSI and Susie. Sincerely, 108, Josh Sonderu. Anyway, now on to the next one. Josh would end up moving to the Conquistador Apartments in South Casper on November 20th, 2020. We've actually seen the same apartment building on Halloween in 2017. Weird coincidence, huh?
Small world. History repeats itself, I guess.
Josh was now almost an hour walk away from his favorite spots, like Frosties, so DoorDash became a new addiction and an increasing financial burden. So much, in fact, his first video in his new place was a review of food he DoorDashed. Although Josh was gifted a brand new chair, futon, and a flat-screen TV by guess who? Daddy Clint, Josh lost the spray paint battle and had to decorate his wands outside.
Oh yes, your boy Cobra got a new lair, and I freaking love it. I love my new apartment. Gotta spray paint the wands outside, but that's just fine. We got a new futon, a new workbench, a new TV, a new chair. We're doing pretty good right about now. I also got another pan to help contain the grease for when I'm cooking, so that way it's not, you know what I'm saying, ensure a cleaner space. Like paying the rent's not going to be a problem, you know what I'm saying? Some of my family dogs who have passed away, they loved laying down and taking safe, comfy naps on this couch / chair right here. So rather than the new one, I got this one. Is that the casting couch? Oh, you're funny. You are funny. I appreciate that, Boppers, but I'm not worried about it. You know, this is going to work out nicely. Fuck you. I do the wands outside. If I gotta spray paint my wands, I spray paint it outside. So my trolls can suck my nuts. I could smell cigarette smoke in the hallways as I was moving in my stuff. So the trolls can fuck off. Jealous little pricks.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and we're in beautiful New York City to shoot a video for our new song, I Can't Lose. The twist, we have to shoot it entirely on the Google Pixel 10 Pro.
Fuck off. Jealous little pricks.
Not learning from his previous mistakes, Josh assumed the new building rules were smoker-friendly and chose to smoke heavily in his apartment, often clouding the room with a haze of cigarette and ganja smoke. At the beginning of the lease, Josh bragged that his rent was only $600 a month. As leases often do, this rate would increase over the years to nearly $1,000 per month, really stretching that SSDI payment. Seemingly unconcerned, he would make ones and spend every single penny he had on door-dashing food and booze. You know the deal by now. I don't need to explain any further. He settled into the new place quickly, customizing his new place by pouring drinks on the carpet and never cleaning, obviously. He was clearly comfortable and settled into old behaviors by screaming at the top of his lungs and having an autistic meltdown at all hours.
Oh. Well, that sucks my asshole. Good thing it wasn't lit. Seriously? Smell the tobacco. I feel an autistic freak out coming on. Fucking breathe. Fuck! Okay, that's it. Well, I got a vacuum cleaner so I can vacuum it up, but it's kind of beside the fucking point. Like, suck my asshole! That's for spilling the tobacco. Fucking disrespectful as shit. Now, can I please have some nicotine without spilling it all over the place? I can already see this becoming a short video. Cobra's tobacco freak out. Fuck you.
Fast forward to February 2021, Josh was doxxed. How, you may ask? Well, let's get into it. At the end of November, trolls and fans began sleuthing around and were attempting to find out where Josh was living. One apartment complex targeted was called Centerpoint Apartments. This apartment building was in downtown Casper, not the one Josh was staying at. The Facebook page for Centerpoint had a good laugh and made light about the situation and posted the following on Facebook. We've been scammed and so have you. Centerpoint Apartments has shown up on the national scene thanks to a local celebrity. While we appreciate his efforts to recognize our agency and property, there has been a misconception. No celebrities live at Centerpoint Apartments. As per your lease, there is absolutely no smoking or flammable materials allowed on the property, not even for celebrities, winky face. Please remember that the fine to clean your unit after smoking inside is $600. Please be mindful of your neighbors and your account. As for our celebrities, local or national, bless your heart, the joke's on you. When the post got some attention on Facebook, Scotty's bitch of a sister, Carolyn, ended up replying to the post and doxed Josh's location. Here it is in plain black and white. Carolyn Gunter. Laugh my arse off. He's not a celebrity the least bit. Centerpoint. He doesn't live at Centerpoint either. Carolyn. Lol, I know because he lives in the Conquistadors. I've known him since he finally got evicted from his last apartment. Known the guy a long time. Centerpoint. Just a misunderstanding by a few followers. Bless their hearts. Many fans attempted to reach out to Carolyn to get her to remove her message, but the attempts failed until everyone's favorite homeboy, Robbie, called Josh to let him know what was happening.
Hey, what's going on, bud? Well, I really hope you don't think me too forward for asking, Josh, but, do you live in Conquistador's apartment?
Why do you ask?
Alright, so I'm gonna guess by your answer that that's the case. You know I'm not out to fuck with you. Nobody, a couple days ago, Cedar Point Apartments made a post on their Facebook. They've been getting shit on their good, like their reviews and stuff. People are talking about like you living there and stuff. And they made a Facebook post talking about how that they didn't have anything to do with it. Do you know Carolyn Gunter?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Well, because she put on Facebook that you live in Conquistador's apartments.
Did she really?
Yes, sir. I just sent you the pictures. They're sending now. Just keep me on speakerphone. And so the first one was a big post she made about how you're not famous or anything, and talking about the people who are like leaving the reviews are trolls. And then the second one I'm sending you is where she says, LOL, I know because he lives in Conquistadors. I've known since he finally got evicted from the last apartment. Known the guy a long time.
There's a bunch of trolls who just like him because he's a slob. Well, she's got room to fucking talk. This fat bitch has fucking 4 kids in a tiny ass fucking house. Okay, I'm about to get started a call.
Yeah.
This shit, dude.
Yeah, she did, man. She 100% put you on blast. You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for bringing it up to me.
Well, that's kind of you're being doxxed.
Yeah. Thanks, man, for the heads up. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bud.
All right, bye.
Josh would end up calling Scotty, but Scotty stuck up for his sister and defended her and said that she did not dox Josh. Obviously, this was bullshit. Within minutes, Carolyn deleted her original post and made another with a fake location in a poor attempt to throw off the trolls and conceal her betrayal. Josh also attempted some damage control that ended up causing a Streisand effect and brought more attention to this Conquistador Apartments. It's fine though, because a few hours later, Josh edited his comment, but you could still see the original in the edit history. Oopsie. Although this all looks really bad, in the grand scheme of things it went mostly unnoticed by casual and new fans. Josh attempted to dissuade the trolls by claiming his landlord was such a big fan of his videos, he would never kick him out.
No, when I first moved into this apartment, I was like, okay, it's a new space. But after a year of living here, I love my new apartment. The location, my landlord and his or her associates are a fan of my videos. My neighbors watch my videos and they kind of feel sorry for me because I'm autistic. And I appreciate it, but at the same time, feel more sorry for our society.
Despite all the attempts, the day before Valentine's Day, Josh received a heart-shaped pizza from a dedicated troll.
Cosplaying the same things you are. It depends on the situation. Hold on a second. Bro. No, I did not. Yeah. Standard starters, you have me. I don't know, honestly, is it paid for it? Yeah. Okay, then I guess it's me. I was just going to ask you the pricing. I'm doing pretty good. I'll get a pizza. All right. If you guys might know. I don't know, man. I really don't. Yeah, you too. Oh my gosh.
It only needs to be clipped onto the finger. And within 3 seconds, it can display the corresponding blood glucose and glycated hemoglobin levels, utilizing the most advanced near-infrared spectrum.
Who gave me the pizza, but I appreciate it. I'm not going to leak my address. That's just not going to happen. You didn't ruin my mood with the pizza. I'm just hoping that my address didn't get leaked. We're close friends where I live. If my address did get leaked, then that means one of my friends leaked the address.
Puzzled by the delivery, he ended and deleted the live stream. However, he must have recovered quickly as he went live again shortly after, showing himself enjoying the gift from his secret admirer.
What's up, YouTube? Had a bit of difficulty with the last live stream. Wasn't working right, so...
Ranch dressing dispensers. You don't want to know.
Ignore the idiot trolls.
So, and
I didn't order any fucking DoorDash, so I don't know what the fuck that was about, but whatever.
internet search.
If you love that person long enough, you will literally, oh, look at that, they got a brownie right here. Delicious. Oh, like, here we go. Here is one of their heart pizzas from Pizza Hut. Oh.
Things only got worse as trolls began guessing his apartment number, which obviously led to neighbors receiving unwanted deliveries such as bags full of sauces from various fast food chain restaurants.
Hello? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sounds good. Bye-bye.
Hey man, sorry about that. Okay. We misunderstood each other.
Thank you, dude.
I thought you meant the building to the right.
All right.
Yeah. But I still informed you.
Yeah. You good, thanks, man. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, man, I appreciate my fans sending me food, but please stop, okay? I got people who take care of me, but I do appreciate you sending this. I really do. Big ass bag of McDonald's. God damn, dude. What the I already know what they sent me, man. Well, when I get hungry, I'll finish off those spicy McNuggets that were ordered for me last night. Hey, like I said, if you want me to order food, just send the money to my PayPal and I'll order it. Like, please don't order me anything for the most part. Look, I appreciate that the fans care, okay? I really do. Please quit sending me food. Okay, like I said, it goes to a weirder part. It's just weird. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful. Like I got this weird text message saying your food's on the way. I'm like, what the fuck? So I went outside and I didn't order it, to be honest. They got some Thai green curry with beef and it's spicy. And I asked people to stop ordering me food. Okay, I got people who will take care of me on that. But there's a bunch of people. 1 second. Okay. Why? Just I'm having a good day with my fans. Like, you guys had a fan buy me some alcohol earlier. I got a fan who ordered me some grub. Not sure what I got, but thank you for that. Oh, look at that. We got a burger. 1 second. Yes.
That's wrong number on there, dude.
Oh, you're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, let me see. All right. I'm stop doing that, dude. I'm not the one doing it here. It's for you, though, right? Yes, sir. I'm not the one. You're a vendor? Yes. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry, dude. I keep telling my YouTube fans I'm
All the numbers, it was like, they told the number, and then the numbers might be different.
You're having a real big mishap.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, dude. All right, so stop that. I'm trying. I appreciate you, bro. All right. This is why, YouTube, okay? Please, I appreciate that you're gonna send me food, but please quit sending me food. All right, I've asked you nicely. All right, that's bullshit. When they go to call the number back, it goes to a no fucking. And you're gonna sit there and order the food at these fucking give one number to call back on. Bullshit. Like, this is ridiculous, dude. I've asked you nicely several times, like, please quit sending me food, okay? I got people who will send it to me. I got people who will get me food. I don't need people doing this crap. Ooh, someone sent goodies. And like I said, please quit sending me goodies, okay? If you want to order me food, put it in my PayPal, and maybe I'll order it. All right? You did see my last live stream. I deleted it because my neighbor came over and they were not happy. They were like, hey, man, this is getting to be a bit of a concern. I'm like, dude, I'm not the one doing this, all right? So please stop doing it, okay?
Now that Josh's address was commonly known and spread by his trolls, false Google reviews for his building were posted. Many referenced Josh and posted silly pictures of him. Josh went so far as to claim that trolls sent pictures of his penis to the Conquistador Apartments Facebook page, but I could not confirm or deny this claim. Josh ended up doubling down on his smoking indoors after trolls threatened to report him to his landlord.
You better not smoke indoors. Now, as of now anyways, this building is smoker friendly, so suck my nuts. Now, if they decide to make the building smoke free, then I will gladly smoke outside. That's not a problem. But as of now, my apartment is smoker friendly, so
Are these little movers with double grip strips? Big moves, even bigger protection.
Oh, worth it, see.
15 million dogs and counting know. Simparica Trio offers triple protection against heartworm disease, ticks and fleas, and intestinal worms, all with one monthly chew. This drug class has been associated with neurologic side effects, including seizures. Use with caution in dogs with or without a history of these disorders. Don't just protect, triple protect.
remember, smoking kills.
At the end of the month, Josh complained about the trolls sending him food, but said even though they yelled at him, his neighbors still felt bad for him.
Oh my god. So I got a text message that said, you better not go live, or I'm going to send your neighbor food. And I'm like, you're fucking dumb, dude. I hate to tell you this, but my neighbor's still sorry for me, YouTube. So your little bullshit antics don't work. Like, you're threatening to send me free food. How is that a threat? I guarantee you my trolls are going to go broke before anything else happens. I got these trolls eating out of the palm of my hands. They'll send me free food, and they're so obsessed with me going live. I love it. But let me say this again, okay? My neighbors feel sorry for me. So nothing you trolls do is going to get me, you know what I'm saying? It's honestly pathetic, and I really feel sorry for my trolls, man.
In early March, Josh lost his temper off camera and stabbed his dead dog chair. He would go on to make a public apology to his neighbors. I'm not quite sure if Josh genuinely believes that the people he apologizes to actually watches these videos. Oh well.
But I want to say sorry, okay, for having a nasty, nasty autistic temper. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, dude. You know, I've struggled with my temper my whole entire life. I watched my dad who had a temper, and that's not an excuse. Like, I'm not trying to start drama or cause conflict with people. I avoid conflict like the plague if I can help it. And I feel bad about, honestly, I feel bad about losing my temper, dude. Earlier was not a good example. Like, I was losing my temper like crazy earlier. And then I finally stopped. And then something happened. And it made me realize, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're not going to make any friends or get anyone on your side. You can keep this up. You know, I'm not going to say what happened earlier. That's really... Nope. Good thing I was on my chair and not on the carpet. We're Gucci.
A couple of weeks later, however, his neighbor apologized to Josh.
You know, I talked to one of my neighbors, and he apologized for getting mad at me. So that's pretty sweet. No, my chair did not get stabbed. I smacked it with my cane, my Cobra cane. But honestly, I've been trying to work on my temper. It's gotten a lot better. Sitting here working on a wand for Etsy. Now I go outside, spray paint the wands, so my neighbors don't have to deal with the fume. I learned my lesson from my old apartment. That should have been an automatic, obviously. Even none of my neighbors at my old place ever knocked on my door and said anything. And it's ridiculous. That's honestly my old place's laws. I've been pretty consistent with the rent.
Josh claims he learned his lesson after being kicked out of his last apartment, but clearly he did not. He continued smoking indoors and assaulting his carpet with vomit and spilled drinks and also food. In early May, Josh was served a notice saying that he was banned from smoking indoors, but attempted to spin it by saying it was his choice to no longer smoke inside.
We're smoking outside now. It's a personal choice, you know. You know, I'm not planning on moving out of here anytime soon. Once I build my dream house. You know, I just decided to smoke outside because, you know, it's about taking pride in your place a little, you know? When I moved out of my last place, that was such a pain in the ass to clean. And I don't want to have to go through that again, to be honest.
Josh would end up telling the truth a week later.
You know, I got a text message. They're like, oh my God, I bet smoking tobacco outside's killing you right now, isn't it? Not really. I honestly don't mind. So one day it was just like, hey, you know, I got to thinking what a pain in the ass it was to clean my old apartment. And if I end up winning the lottery, building my dream house, I'll have to do that all over again if I keep smoking indoors. So it's like, you believe that shit, I'm just bullshitting. No, the apartments I live in, they went smoker free. And that's just fine. Like, I love living up here enough that I can go outside, have a bowl of tobacco or smoke a cigarette, you know, and be just fine. And there's no sense in fighting it just because I tried fighting it at my last place and look what happened, you know. My lease got termed. My last landlord was very patient with me, and I don't feel like testing that with my new place, if you know what I mean. It was smoker friendly when I moved in, but one day I got a note on my door, and management that manages the places now basically said that smoking is no longer allowed in the units. And I said, okay, I can comply with that. That's not a problem.
No drama would happen for a few months. He made wands,
They're fucking absolutely gorgeous.
worked on his album, and puked into his hand. You know, the usual. In early June, Josh was hit with some bad news. His rent was increased to $690.
Get award-winning YouTube TV to watch live sports and the latest shows. It's no surprise JD Power ranks us the best live streaming TV provider for customer satisfaction. Get more than cable for less than cable with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
In early June, Josh was hit with some bad news. His rent was increased to $690.
Yeah, my rent is now $690. I can squeeze it, but it's not gonna leave me with very much money to do anything else. So I'll be making more wands. So I'll get my Patreon, which I'll be doing Patreon videos after the live stream. That's most definitely what's up. So I'm gonna try to make as many wands as I can. To be honest, I need like fucking $250 minimum. Make it work. Fucking ocean again. That's alright. We'll go inside the circles. I know I fought it at my last place, but it didn't get me any favors. So there's no sense in fighting it at this place.
After many drunk streams, a troll called a wellness check on him, and cops turned up during a stream.
Hold on.
Okay.
So on the fucking live streams, stop.
Nothing much would happen for the next few months. Josh went live and trolls responded by sending him food and things to his place. Occasionally, if he was hungry enough, Josh would indulge himself rather than ignore the deliveries.
Hello?
Sorry, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Your friend got this for you.
I didn't order that.
Your friend did.
Which friend?
Mark,
I don't know, Mark.
your Josh Saunders, right?
Yes.
Says Mark N.
Yeah, I didn't order that, man. Sorry.
Okay.
Back to the video.
Live scatter, but I think there's going to be a change in the way I
didn't order that. Yeah, my shoulders are the biggest cocksuckers. Like, oh yeah, I want to order Cobra food and then not pay for it. They did this crap at the last apartment. And to be honest, fucking God. I didn't pay for it. Let's only sitting there passing out like a fucking retard, drunk, alcoholic piece of shit on camera. And I'm over here like, when I talk about bullshit, it's like, oh hey, the trolls want to find out Cobra's address because they can't stop obsessing over him. On cue, like the best of them, dude. Yeah, I didn't order that. Yeah, that's the kind of childish, immature crap that my trolls do to fuck with me.